week update, day 7. So this morning my dogs did not wake me up the usual 5 a.m., which they've been doing this whole week since I started the raw diet. So, which is good. They woke me up about 6:30 a.m., which is really awesome. And guess what? No diarrhea. And it was because yesterday I fed them the meat, what's it called? The Northwest Naturals raw diet for dogs. So since their tummies are a little bit better with the meat, with the beef and bison, what I'm going to do is add more beef, and I'm going to introduce some blueberries to the spinach that I chopped it up in my chopper, and I'm going to add some calcium and some frozen meat patties. And I'm going to do this for 1 week and see how their poop is looking, and if their poop is fine. And then another week of probably frozen turkey. And then after that, I'm going to introduce, maybe if their bellies are feeling better, to take, if their pH level of their gut, their stomach has dropped down from a 4 to 2, then maybe they can handle the bones later on. So in about a couple weeks, and I'll start with the Prey model raw diet, which is the whole chicken leg quarter again, so if their tummies can take it by then. So this is what I'm going to do. Let me see if I can switch this. Today I put in the blender the spinach, and I added some the liquid calcium, some chopped spinach. I added blueberries. That's why I guess that's why it's more liquidy. It's liquid from the blueberries. And I'm going to add some frozen beef patties, slightly defrosted, not thawed out all the way. It's still kind of frozen, but which is good. We don't want it to sit there thawing out, because the bacteria is going to be multiplying. So, and I'm going to add a little bit of the Northwest Naturals on the top, and I'm going to just do this for the next week or so, just so their tummies can get used to eating raw meat. And then I'm going to go in with the chicken bones in a couple weeks when their tummies are doing better. I was really worried about Ayla last night, due to her eating the chicken. I think she had a bad reaction to it, because the past few days, she was throwing up, she was looking for grass, and I took a closer look at her eyes, and it had been more runny, or had more goop in her eyes than normal. And I was really worried about her, because she's been trying to throw up the past couple of days, and just her eyes look really bad. And I think that's a reaction for switching to raw, cold turkey, since she's been eating kibble for I don't know, 6-7 years plus. So it's a detox process. So I'm going to give it a couple days and see how she's doing on beef, if she's doing better, and if not, then I'll take her to the vet if she doesn't improve today or tomorrow. Okay, stay tuned. Hi guys, this is the 8th day update of my dog's raw diet. So this morning, the dogs woke me up about 6 a.m. and I took all the dogs out. So Ayla and Emma haven't pooped yet, but Biko did, and I've been waiting for him to poop. And it was normal, natural, and it was a bit darker because he's been eating the beef and bison plus the beef patties I gave them the other day. And I added a little calcium and a little bit of spinach, about a spoonful of spinach for each dog. And I'm glad it's no diarrhea, so he did fine, and it was just a small amount, but no smell. And I'm really happy about that. Shelly, on the other hand, yesterday, late afternoon, she pooped some diarrhea. It was diarrhea. And I think it's because I added a little bit more. I wanted to see if I could add more to her food. So instead of about maybe 5 nuggets, what I was usually giving her, I added like 3 or 4 more to see if she would eat it. And yeah, it didn't go real well with her, so she had runny stools. So today I'm going to feed Shelly this morning about her 5 nugget pieces of her Northwest Naturals beef and bison, and I'm gonna lessen on the spinach. I think yesterday I put too much spinach. Got carried away, so I'm gonna lower the spinach amount. I'm gonna add a little bit of oats, sprinkling, and some calcium to your poop just to firm it up.